they will later tell you, Tifnubu actually killed you. Now you know die. So just wait for another person to destroy you, because that one will do better than this. Abby, I'll take a break. It's called drink a break. Here is a Showore and DG. Yesterday, after the law school called to law school, I've been a call to graduating set or so, right? So they were passing in front of the EFCC office in Abuja. And this happened. I'll be back.
I will buy job.
Which job?
Which job you won't buy?
Which job is that? Which job? We don't open my bar, begin the talk. Which your job? It's not the public building. What they talk about? Not the public building. It's not a public building. Is it not a public building? What is he talking about? Which your EFCC?
Any job?
Which job?
Any job?
Which job? You know, they do wait for other people there outside.
You already obsessed.
We dey pass, you know, they look for our trouble. We dey pass. We got to
obsessed with the position.
We dey pass with the operation.
People not to pass.
Which country is that? What's the concern you with us? We dey pass. We enter on our office.
What's wrong with you? You are not professional at all. No, that's wrong what you are saying. Start harassing people because you
carry gun.
He told him that he cannot
just they pass. This man talk saying, you don't go fit do it. It's not a public building.
He cannot take picture of
EFCC. It's not a public building. He said go buy job if you take picture of EFCC.
You have to
people chairman of EFCC don't cut that one.
Better.
Thank you.
Because they just give a gun and not begin to oppress people again.
That is okay now.
No, what do you mean? Stop, shut up. Yes.
Okay now.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's okay? We have to let them know now that this is wrong. You're dealing with the office that way because we carry gun. No, I'm trying to say that you guys are already obsessed with power and it's stupid for you to be harassing people who are working there, coming from a law program.
Innocently.
Yes. Yes, that's the point I'm making. And if you are not satisfied with it, I will go inside and see Allah now. That is stupid of you, EFCC to be harassing people on the road. Are you Mopo?
Educate that guy.
Yes, educate him. Educate yourself.
Sorry.
And stop disrespecting people in the public. Telling somebody that if you take picture, it's not a public building. Something we build with our own money. If you don't want it to be taking picture of, carry her for head, go hide for inside jungle.
Say you buy job. Say you buy job.
You are not started carrying gun. You are already oppressing.
Say you buy job. If this building you buy job.
You say Muniru and Ambali, Aki and Popo, but they are just troublemakers. Everybody is angry in Nigeria now. And that video actually describes the state of everybody in that place now. Some of you, your own craze, you dey manage it inside. Now, small thing that go take touch them. It go be like balloon with them use spin, pop. And you just like, pop. Before your own craze go pop, Showore and DG, they were passing. Other guys were holding cameras. So somebody spoke inside. Hey, stop taking pictures. And so then loser. Say, you must be stupid of you. It's stupid of you. And the way they dress, right? You can tell that, or maybe I say, these ones have become so used to trouble. Especially when they look at these people who are abusing power, which is normal thing in Nigeria. So Showore and the rest of them like that, it's just to show to you that that's how angry people are now. Any smart enough is spark anything. I'm serious. And that's why somebody said that Tifnubu should be thanking his star. Okay? His criminal star that no be Showore. Then the INEC, Yakubu, go do mistake, give 6 million votes. They can't rig them out. They can't do calculation because they say in score more than 6 million. They rig them out. Tifnubu no go be president. There are people who believe that. Say no, they're not going to do swearing. Yakubu self no go announce. There are people who believe that. That Showore 6 million or be 10 million of you go out and you turn printed for Showore. They can't change the figure. It go be like say you steal a poor man chicken. About you go buy cow to appease him last. But there are those who also believe that they are so like totally convinced that Showore call cannot be trusted. Showore cannot be this or that. And I know some of you like that who are not really, you haven't recovered, okay, from that Jonathan's time. And there's no chance that you're likely going to recover until you die. You are never going to like Showore. Okay? To you, when they say Showore na this, you go say he is. Yes, he is. I know him. Showore is this. It's a corrupt. But meanwhile, majority of you are suffering from your Jonathan's era. Because I do understand, by the way, some of you are suffering from that Jonathan's era. You believe that Showore gave this APC every tool they needed to destroy Egbere Jolantan. And you will never forgive him. There's nothing anybody can say. I'm not convincing you, and I'm not even trying to ask you to like him. Okay? But nevertheless, he's true, very true to his belief. Okay? And he's consistent too. You get what I mean? So if somebody like him was the one they said they gave 10 million to, back then, I didn't revolution tete. It's double by now. You get what I mean? But it is what it is. So they gave it to somebody else. And that is a sort of an advantage for Tifnumbu. And there you are. A woman said, Akuri Nigalailai was actually the one who started it. They said that Tifnumbu is working so hard for you to ensure that you see this hardship you are facing. Remember that the same Akuri Nigalailai actually worked for the Buhari. He worked under Laya Muhammad. Now Akuri Nigalailai is back and saying Buhari destroyed Nigeria. That Tifnumbu is a workaholic. He worked till late in the night, in the morning, up to 3 a.m. in the morning, working to make sure that your life is well. So you need to give him time. And I think it's the same thing this lady is saying too. Do you mind?
You know, this government came in new. No doubt there's hardship. But the policies that they are implementing, in the short run, in the long run, we are going to enjoy it. But in the short run, all of us are suffering it. There's no country that people will not pay a price to get something done. So the government is looking at all ways. Their hands are on deck. The essence of good governance is also to make sure that the people Mr. President have put there, because there's what they call teamwork, right?
Yeah.
So, and there's a saying that it takes two to tango. The president alone cannot do it. So if you, the press, and us are watching these ministries, departments, and agencies, are watching National Assembly, are watching all these bodies put together, and they are delivering on what they are supposed to do, in no time we will be out of this. But I think what is most important is that the government recognizes that these policies are bringing hardship. They've never come out to deny. You hear the president saying be patient. And so our job is to look at the job that his people, his team, they are doing, how to coordinate them to be able to deliver on good governance. Because once there's good governance, then the teamwork will make sense. But in looking at good governance, if each ministry, department, and agency, and even his ministers, the senators, the House of Reps, and even up to the local government level, to the governors, they are not able to deliver on good governance, to provide good roads, to be able to tame down corruption, so that there's enough money to carry out primary health care, there's enough money to carry out good roads. You know, there's this thing that when you just tie a road in a place, people move to that area and they begin to buy land. The cost of land goes down. So everybody must not stay in the city. If social amenities are provided, even you can see what is happening in FCT. Now that Minister Wike is there, there's a lot happening. I don't know whether you people have noticed it. So it's not Mr. President that is going to say do the road, but we are watching what FCT is doing concerning the roads, concerning housing, concerning just when the government launched housing for low-income earners. I'm sure all of you saw it. So those are the areas that we will go. and that they will give people seedlings, they will make fertilizer available for farmers to farm, they will make things to go down, the dollar to go down, so that those who are even bringing in foreign things to which is called direct cost on what they are implementing will also go down. So when all this is, that's why we are trying to assess them after 1 year to see what they are doing. This will also help Mr. President to know who and who is working. When you look at their strategic plan, when you look at their budget implementation, there are some people we have gone half year, they've not even started implementation of their budget. So with that,
nuisance lele.
Literacy to take over Nigeria. All of now when they claim say you be educated, this educated that. I want weary. Illiterate, they have taken over everywhere. I'm talking about those who say I want labo eko, poorly educated, miseducated, unproductive, leechy. So you dey hear they jump from left to right, and the right, front and back and all that. Incoherent and all that, Abi. I want we ready to take over asylum. Mad people don't take over the asylum. And if you have no idea what I mean, right? Once in a while like that, you'll be hearing from people like this. They are those who are coming to explain to you that you should give Tifnubu a chance and give him time. When they explain to you, okay, what is he doing? You dey hear him? Giant of Africa. You dey hear him? These are the kind of people that are indeed running your country. If you listen to your Cardi B, Oduduwa Emefiole, you listen to the Wale Edun, you listen to all these guys, it is not really hard to know that Nigeria and call you are done for. These are those who have taken those decisions that are affecting your lives. They will tell you, oh, we are working hard to make sure that everything is blah, 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 blah. They are not working any goddamn hard anything. They are, when you see devil self, they walk past them. They are working very hard to ensure that as soon as they go down, una go finally discover crude oil. And they are everywhere. Paid political jobbers, hirelings, telling you they are working this day. They are not working on a goddamn thing, right? Wale Edun came out and said, let us be honest, Kamak Paro Kamajali. Kamak Paro Kamajali call, Nigeria is finished. Tifnubu just want to see how much he can now completely finish Nigeria. Presently, they will say Nigeria is finished. When Tifnubu is done, Nigeria will be completely finished. So Wale Edun said, Buhari was printing money for 8 years with nothing to show for it. And that is why you have hyperinflation today, hardship and poverty. And that's how you're going to have it for the next 3 more years. So Tifnubu will supervise the slow death of some of you. Some of you are going to die of hunger. I don't want you to die of hunger, okay? But you are going to die of hunger. Starvation. Not you, because you seems to have money to buy data to watch me. So first, you go first sell that phone. All right? At some point, you're going to sell that phone for food. Now, when you finish that, then slowly but surely, when Tifnubu is done, some people will even be asking you, is this you or somebody else when they see your picture? It is going to happen. I don't want it on you. If I have the power to make sure that, to just say, oh yes, just clear them. I will do it, but I don't have that power. Their policies will push you there. Okay? You will sell that phone, the one you are using right now to type, to tell me to pray for Nigeria, the one you are using to type to say, I am not wishing that you are going to sell it for food. Now, when you are done, then I don't know how long it's going to be, but if you last die 8 years, there are some that won't. It be like you go sit down like this, you go hunger, you go sit down like this, and you go breathe your last. Last. You go breathe your last. I say, gone. Because this that I'm saying to you is already happening. I was discussing with someone a few days ago, talking about how does it feel like for somebody to die of hunger? I have been famished, starving on many times in my life, and I can tell you the excruciating pains that comes with hunger. At some point, you just have to allow the worms inside you to slug it out among themselves. You know that last time when you have the last pieces of a crumb of food in your system, and the worms inside you are just like that. They will be making that sound like that. They are fighting themselves for the last crumb. You go just sit down there, they like, let the strongest worm win. Because at some point they will start eating themselves. That kind of hunger. The kind of hunger that you will be hungry, that they will give you food and you cannot eat the food right away. You have to allow your system to welcome the food and welcome the feelings that there is food in front of you. You know that kind of hunger. Oh, these ones are like ajabotas. You don't have a clue. Those who know what I am describing, they do know what I am describing. It's level of pain, hunger. They will give you food and say, Ele, sorry, like you are just there, like waiting to die. And somebody just tap you and say, wake up. Here is some food. And they give you the food. You have to allow your nose, your system, your brain, your everything to welcome the feelings that there is food around you. You can't just eat it because your body won't take it. That kind of hunger. So when I was having that chat with a friend, I was like, Baba, man, for person to be hungry, so hungry that the person can't breathe the last and say, I cannot continue anymore and just die. If they have to measure the pain, the last 10 minutes before that person died of hunger, if they have to measure the pain, I bet you there's no pain that will be compared to it. You get what I mean? And that is why they say people are dying of hunger. People are dying inside because they don't eat. Hunger. So that is exactly what these guys represent. Okay? And it is their policies. Okay? It is not God. It is not devil. It is their policy. The policy that will impoverish you. And the criminals that will tell you to give them time. These are the political jobbers who are surviving from the crumbs that is coming from the tables of your ruiners. Their job is to tell you to let them enjoy it a little bit more. But it is your own job to decide if this is how you actually really want to live. What is still in stock when they are done? So many of you probably, you would want to come and defend them, but you won't even have the strength to defend these criminals at some point. I am already seeing that. We used to get disturbed every now and then. I am batified. I am batified. Are you batified? I am batified. Are you batified? I am batified. Everyone is hungerfied now. They know the tele person. They know the tele person. Yeah, tele person. They know the tele person. Tele person. They know the tele person. But body go tell you. Body is telling everybody right now. So if I tell you something, hold on to it. If something is not done, you won't have strength of defending them. I promise you. But me, Mayegun, I will be here. I am working in a diary. Diary is to keep record, remember? And that's exactly what I am keeping now. Okay? So these guys will tell you, give Tifnumbu time because they told you to give Buhari time too. And some others are already devising means of survival inside this Tifnumbunomics. In Tifnumbunomics, you are either going to take it, grab it, snatch it, run with it, or you feel go this man way, threaten everybody, and then give you what you want. You saw this afternoon, Abi. This man just told his own congregation there, a congregation of Islamic Muslims, one old man, who knows what is the price of Gari, what is the price of Semo, what is the price of this or that, use his own ingenuity by threatening the audience that, see the money in your pocket. You know that it is the money in your pocket is owned by the devil. Money is owned by the devil. Your naira is owned by the devil. You need to give it to me, or else you will never benefit the reward. I don't even know Jerry Omoe. They insult Jerry Omoe in English. You can't sing by it because it's another problem by you. Jerry Omoe. You will not benefit from the sweat of your labor. I mean, if you are that's why he said, though, ingenious way of trying to extort people to survive in Tifnumbunomics. I'll tell you later. You see, you want me to tell you, okay, that old man was telling people, those people you are seeing there, he's actually threatening them. He said if they don't bring everything they have in their pocket, in their wallet, everything, if they don't bring them and give to him, they shall never prosper in life. They will have, they will lose all their children. And they will never, have the reward of their labor on their children and all that stuff. He was cursing them. He said, I don't pray for people. I curse people. So all this money in your pocket, you need to bring them to me. It's a shaitan's money. It's a devil's money. Bring it to me. But if you fail and you take the money home, you will see what will happen to you. Everybody started jumping off. Hey, I don't want to go home and die. Oh. I don't want to take a shaitan's money. Oh. Take, oh. Hey, Allah Akbar, take, oh, Allah. All that stuff. Manipulation, nonsense. We've seen that many times. Then, after collecting their money, he now told them that, listen, if you ask God for something today and God does not do it for you, that his own son, he should die. He himself should die and his own children should die. And people believe him. That's why they were all looking up. They are looking up to their sky daddy in the Islamic way. Sky daddy. I say, Allah, any help, that any kind of, the news, the greatest news that nobody has ever received in their life. Allah Ta'ala, please, I want to, any ori, all the best, you know what I mean? Like the Christians do, right? In Nigeria, those ones will also look up to their sky daddy. Hey, Heavenly Father, you promise. Heavenly Father, I want weary. Heavenly Father, call. Heavenly Daddy. That's what they do in a poverty capital of the world where people have been subjected to a level of economic degradation. that they believe that now only Sky Daddy, Allah and God, okay, we just look down on them and it will just say, you are my children, my beloved. Oh yeah, I'll give you dollars. I'll give you naira. Because everything that they ask for now money. That's what majority of them are asking for. When they tell you, I'm looking forward to Allah for Ori, they are looking for money. Because to them, they will say, you don't know the spirit that is working. In Yoruba land, there's something we call the wealth. Wealth is called Ajay. So in Yoruba land, we believe that Ajay is also a spirit. It has a spirit. Now, if you can summon the spirit of Ajay, which is wealth, you can be so wealthy, rich. So there are some people who have the secret of summoning the spirit of Ajay. Ajay wealth. It's all about money. I told you that Nigerians are so poor that the only thing they have is money. Because everybody believes that once I have money like this, And that is why when they have a chance of serving their people, they choose to serve themselves instead. Sure, you understand that? So that old man was telling them, if you don't give me your money. Now that you are giving me your money, I want you to ask for anything. Oh yeah, ask for anything. You will be surprised. See, you will see. Oh yeah, ask. Tell God that you need a car. Oh, Heavenly God, I need a car. Oh, Heavenly Father, I need money. You need to go and work. You need a system that actually teaches you how to work and earn money. And see if God will not bless the work of your hand. That's the kind of God I want you to call. The one that blesses the works of your hand. Not the ones that help you to extort people, or the ones that kind of make you feel like all you need is just give me money. Once you give God money, you'll be fine. So much others will. God will multiply it for you. Now. The man said, everything you ask from God today, if you ask anything from God today, and that thing doesn't come to pass, a car should kill him and kill his own children. On top waiting, the money where they go gather for the whole place there probably won't be up to 10,000 naira. 50 naira, 20 naira, 100 naira, 50 naira, 100 naira. Some will kind of even bring more bigger money, 1,000 naira, so that they can have a bigger share of that thing that is coming from God. Okay? At the end of the entire money they will gather in that place, that peanut, may not even be up to 10,000 naira. Because of 10,000 naira, Baba. You are lying to yourself. If you ask anything from God today, He will do it for you. Ironio. Iro pata pata. So if you can't go to say and say, Baba, I ask God to me give me so and so, you know, give me, they'll say, you know, get faith. Or maybe your faith no strong. You next time, come, we'll give you soap. We'll cut you soap. So that whatever you ask Allah or whatever you ask God, He will give it to you in the superstitious space called Nigeria. Unfortunate, right? So going forward, there was an armed robbery incident in Kogi today. And honestly speaking, I am not surprised, okay? So here in the part of Kogi, Yagba, I think it's called the Yagba, or what's that place where you had the armed robbery case in Kogi today? I'll show my people. Give me a circle. I'll show you.
Ayingba is on fire. They rob Ayingba bank like this, Access Bank. Almost soldier exchange bullets. See. See, then I say Jesus. Oma, Jesus. See, Jesus. Hey!
See Jesus. I had to put my song in between, okay? If not, I'm not going to hear that. And YouTube, they know they take, I don't know, like they'll come back and say, oh, your video is of violence, something. For just 2 seconds, so
is on fire.
I have to put a music up so that we could indeed prevent that. Meanwhile, the policemen that are supposed to be on hand to face the armed robbers. This one just reminded me of a scenario that happened about 23 years ago in Lagos, when the armed robbers were robbing Madi Supermarket in Association Avenue, Ilupeju. Yeah, if you know Ilupeju well, right? Association Avenue, the longest street there, right? Going to Obanikoro. We had a Madi Supermarket, on fancy, lovely supermarket back then. So it's usually having all the armed robbers coming. Armed robbers, like our long Nigerian life, sometimes you ask yourself, how did you even survive? Somebody was here on this program yesterday and they said, when they look back and they do ask themselves that, how did I even survive that Nigeria? Baba, na big question. Oh, here you get. See, you look at you back then in the 2000, early 2000, 2001. So armed robbers go, they rob. You feel they walk out for a street like this. And in front of Madi. All we have to do is just like this. We'll just do like this. Like that. Because if they are shooting, you cannot be standing up. We're so used to it that sometimes I will see policemen, they will run into our shop. Because the next street that is next to Association Avenue in Ilupeju is my old man street too, right? Olonfumi Street. So when police are running, you will see policemen running. Sometimes you see them running in their van, right? They will run and pass the one way they are escaping from armed robbers. Or sometimes you just see, I've seen armed robbers who have killed several policemen in that Ilupeju. You know what I mean? Like you just say, like that. And after maybe 15 minutes, they don't kill police. So if you don't kill like maybe 3-4 policemen, all of that. So it was like a normal thing when I was growing up in that Ilupeju. So yes, I will see policemen running away too. And this video I'm about to show you just reminded me of that. 24 years ago. When the policeman ran into our shop, running from the armed robbers, removing his cap, removing everything, and ran straight into our shop. And we had to protect policeman. Okay, yeah. Today, some of you will send them back to the armed robbers. Say, go and die, you this madman. No enter here. Because everybody hates them more now. Right? In Kogi today, see policemen where they won't fight armed robbers.
The boys now, the collect boys
now to the height. Nonsense, now to the height.
The stock boys now, the collect boys
now to the height. Nonsense, now to the height.
So guys were like, he's hiding. It's like somebody who is very far away from where the armed robbery was taking place. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow they will show us if they finally caught the armed robbers that robbed in Kogi today. And I hope maybe the police in Kogi should pray for somebody like, to pray that they should have somebody like MC Olueron, who is also buying vans or buses for policemen to curb crime. Nigeria Tilano.
Thank you very much. Two for Makinde. Thank you. God bless you. This is Musavejo.
Create space between them.
This is true.
So that's MC Olueron buying used vehicles for the Nigeria police in his area of Oshodi. You understand? Bolade and all those areas in Oshodi. So they call it CSR, which is MC Olueron's contribution to I see this Agbero and their business. They will tell you that they do not perpetuate a crime, but they do. So in order for them to have all that kind of a cover to say, okay, they are the MC people, MC boys and all of that, they don't cause trouble, blah, 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 blah. So they will remember that MC was nice to them and he's always been nice to them. And that's why when he threatened the Nigerians, the Igbos, that they cannot participate in the charade election then, right? The Nigeria police were the one who came to defend him. The people we own the report to, they were the one who came to defend him and said he was just joking. They even told him to go and look for Yashukudi. Yashukudi in call. It's this Yashukudi that I told her, if you are not going to vote for us, don't come out. So I did not threaten anybody. Police came out and said MC Olueron was just playing. On the day of the charade election, people were attacked. And we saw how they stopped the Igbos from participating or voting. Remember? So they said he was joking. So if you are looking for why the state non-state actor are in charge of Nigeria, the state capture that you've been hearing about and the rest, these are the ingredients, okay? Nigeria to finish a while back. Here is Fubara, who said that he is ready and willing for peace to reign in Rivers State to resign. He will leave the seat. He didn't say he is leaving the seat. He said he will leave the seat if he requires for peace to reign. He went on something they called the street credibility. Take a look at him walking the street of Port Harcourt, I believe.
Good day, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. This afternoon, now they sell it. Give me Sprite. Sprite. Okay. Not free.
Government to be. That was Fubara trying out his street credibility. And when he released that statement that he will leave his seat for peace to reign, people felt like he was referring to the heat that he's probably feeling from Werewike, as Werewike